welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Ready to go? Stepping in, number 7
tonight. Right fielder, number 7.
On a line out towards center. Grisham backing up, and to his right makes the catch.
Batting second, first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That's a ball.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the
Batting
first.
third, left fielder.
Here's Juan Soto.
No, that's down.
Soto
Ball.
getting to start in left, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one in the air center field. Grisham should have this one. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and on the mound for San Diego in this one, Noah Schultz. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Leading off, Trent Grisham.
Hey! That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brendan Donovan.
Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, right fielder.
And up next for St. Louis, Adolis Garcia.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
First baseman, number 13.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Julio Rodriguez. To short, Donovan. Throws to
You know-
first. One out in the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, number 7.
No, that's out.
Second inning here, no score.
Ha!
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Lunges, got it. Just Gavin Sheets
Batting
now, left-hand
sixth,
bat.
the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Definitely
Ball.
a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one hammered center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
Nope, that's outside.
Two
Ball.
down, base is empty, but one run across here in the top of the second.
Wood. Ball.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Back here at Busch
Leading
Stadium,
off for
bottom
the
half of inning
Cardinals,
number 2.
designated
So
hitter,
now here's the
number
Cardinals
48.
designated hitter, number 48. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now.
Ball. Ball.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Terry Carpenter.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat,
Batting
too much
seventh,
on that one.
third baseman,
Here's the
number
rookie
11.
third baseman.
Ball.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that base.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Line to left.
Foul!
And foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
Block. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for
top
the
half of the
Padres,
third inning.
second
Number
baseman,
19
number
digs
19.
in now. Ripped to right. Oh, nice lunging grab.
Ball.
Runners across the diamond. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder.
That missed. That's a ball.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right.
That one is absolutely belted. And gone! He nails one out to right. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Soto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Breaking ball
That's a
misses
ball.
down and away. Sets
Hook.
him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third,
off for the
and stepping in
Cardinals,
for the Cardinals,
second
Gleyber
baseman,
Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that
next
first
for the
pitch
Cardinals,
fastball. Just
center
barely
fielder,
missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Gresham.
And it's fouled away. In the air, left field. This looks like extra bases. Into second, and he's got it doubled. 1 out, runner at second. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And there's a foul ball. And at second. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's the ball down.
That's off
That's
the
a ball.
inside corner. Ball 2. Right side, hard hit. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That gets by him. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-0. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good.
Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. go to
Leading
the
off
top
for
of the
San
fourth.
Diego,
Here's the cleanup hitter
center
for the
fielder,
Padres,
Julio
Rodriguez. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
No, that's low. Ball.
Well, usually a high
ball.
level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs,
Next
bases
for the
empty.
Padres,
Next to
the
hit, Gavin
designated
Sheets.
hitter, Gavin
1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
That's a ball.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That's to third, and that chance handled. That ends the inning. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off for
4.
the
Here's the Cardinal
Cardinals,
DH.
designated
Number
hitter,
48.
number
Well, love the day games here. North side.
Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Spencer Steer. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Here goes the runner. And that one is lifted in the air. One away. Here's the third baseman. He's got some power, no doubt.
Number 11.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Runner goes again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the air to left center. Soto really on his horse for it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 2 away. That one misses. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run scores from second. They're on the board, 4-1.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Stubbs leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the fifth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team.
Jeremiah Estrada will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 19 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
That's high. That's a ball.
Check swing went around, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
And that one is downstairs, and that is ball one.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
That's out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, 1 for 2. Just missed. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Just missed. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bounce to third, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto under it. And there are 2 down.
Ball.
To third, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, top 6. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Liner picked on the hop at first. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. In the air, left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Spencer Steer. That one way inside. The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Ball, that's in.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive. And another run.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay throw. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 7th. Number 7 now at the plate.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Ball, that's down.
That one misses, and the count now 2-0. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. Hunter Goodman, the next up for the Padres.
Catcher, Hunter Goodman.
That's down. That's a ball. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do. And
hammered on a line, base hit. Garcia quickly throws it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Zach Neto will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. He's safe. And the slider just misses. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Fouls away the first offering. Payoff pitch. Liner snagged at first. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man. Trent Grisham. Pitching change here, Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a ground ball to first. Polanco takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. This to third, and that one handled. Zips it to first, 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, number 7. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Hard hit left side. First out in the top of the 8th. Edward Bizardo gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game.
Fly ball down the line. And it had the distance, but slices foul. Hit on the ground to short. Donovan. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Jackknifes out of the way. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pickoff throw. Soto back on a dive. And the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 13.
Number 13.
Yeehaw!
And he swings through that one. On the ground right side, and that chance handled to first.
Oh.
And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching for San
Number
Diego.
49 takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Just
No, that's out.
missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Fought off foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2-2 now. This one in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Left fielder, Spencer Steer.
The Padres holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard on the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. Inning over. Back here in St. Louis, now the third baseman, number 7.
Number 7.
Bizzardo throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Now pitching.
Tyler Holton comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That missed. That's a ball. Yeah! Ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swinging a foul out of play. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Up the middle. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Hunter Goodman. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
No, ball.
Change up on the corner at the knees. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 11.
Number 11.
That one missed.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
He was late there. Strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Runner takes off on the ground to third. There's one, and that's a double play to end it. Schultz with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.